Hi YouTube, so today I am going to do an update on the Myotaut Serum. If you haven't watched my first video on this serum, go ahead and watch it so you can kind of get up to date and know the different changes that I experienced and everything. So I'm going to make this video short and informative. I do not like long videos, so let's get into it. So basically in 2015, I was purchasing this product every 2 weeks. So I got tired of it, spending all that money on it, so I stopped. So I stopped using it for about 8 months. So in order to keep your results, you have to keep using the product. No, it's not permanent. So you see how small this bottle is? You only get about 2 weeks worth of use out of this if you use it twice a day. So I stopped using it because I got tired. Okay, and I wanted something that I could use every day. So this is what, without having to pay any money. So this is where this come in at, but we'll talk about that more later. Okay, let's get into it. The first thing I want to talk about is shipping. Usually I would get this product in about 7 days, but this time it took over 2 weeks for me to get the product. So I'm thinking maybe because it was around the holidays, it got delayed, but still it shouldn't took over 2 weeks to get this product. So, okay, the shipping was long, that's for one. And another thing, if you have a question about your order about this product, there is no one you can get in contact with. They don't have a number or an address on there. They only have an email on their website. So I emailed them about 4 times asking them where my order was. I never got a response. So that's another thing. If you have a question, there is nobody you can get in touch with from this company. But luckily, after that 4th email I sent, I was just going to go ahead and file a claim with PayPal because I paid through them. So before I did that, I was like, okay, let me check my mailbox. And there it was. So it took long for shipping. And if you have questions or need to get in contact with someone about your order, just forget about it because you can't reach anyone. Okay, so this bottle is small. You can get about 2 weeks worth of it out of here. You gotta keep buying it over and over. Like I said, the results are not permanent. Okay, so when I first got it, the major thing I noticed was that usually the last time I would buy it, it had this glue-like smell. It smelled just like Elmer's glue, but this one doesn't have any kind of smell. So that's the difference. That's the plus. It doesn't have a smell. So, and another thing, when I usually get it, it's like this white milky color. That's my son. It's like Ricardo, get out. Ricardo, close the door. Close the door, baby. Close the door. So it usually has this milky color. It usually looks basically the color of milk. But this time, so y'all can see, it is clear. And usually when I order it, it's really thin, almost like water in a bottle. But this one is thick. This consistency is very thick. See how kind of like a thick paste. It's thick. But that's a good thing because usually the last time I ordered it, I would put it in my vagina and it would just come back out. But when I put this in, it stays in. So it's like kind of like you actually know that it's in there and it's going to work. Okay, so another thing I want to tell you about my experience. I never experienced this when I first started using it. So I get it. I'm thinking, okay, it's going to be like last time. I didn't have any problems, any side effects. wrong. So I go ahead and use this. I put in a, you know, a whole syringe, and I put it in, and my hot pocket was on fire. Ooh, it was burning. I'm like, okay, maybe it's because I haven't used it in a while. So I went ahead, stopped using it for a couple of days. I'm like, okay, let me try it again and see if it burns again. So I put it back in there, and it was still on fire. Every time I use it, my hot pocket is on fire, burning up. I'm like, no. So I haven't used it since, because the 2 times I used it, my hot pocket was on fire. So I'm like, I cannot keep doing this. I won't keep doing it. So yeah, I mean, the first time I used it, I didn't have any side complications, side effects.